In the wake of several school shootings, primarily the Sandy Hook school shooting where using a semi-automatic weapon, Adam Lanza killed 27 people, including 20 young children, December 14, 2012. The consideration for stricter gun laws and the newly proposed Birdwell's bill, which prevents public colleges and universities from imposing administrative bans or penalties on students or employees who carried licensed handguns on campus, has been ignited once again. I sat down with UTPA President Robert Nelsen to see what he had to say about these issues.
I'm absolutely opposed to having guns on campus. I do not think that they should be here. This is a place of education. We have cases, but every once in a while where a domestic abuse case, there will be something that will happen, or there will be a husband and wife fighting. The last thing I want is someone to think that they can pull a gun and try to help somebody or do something like that. I don't want guns here.
In the U.S., 49 out of the 50 states currently allow their citizens to carry concealed weapons with proper training and a license issued by the government. In 23 states, the decision to ban or allow guns on campus is solely up to the college or university. Colorado, Mississippi, Oregon, Utah, and Wisconsin currently allow their students to carry concealed weapons on campus. I spoke to criminal justice major Juan Marquez to see what his stance was on this issue.
No, carrying guns on campus is a bad idea because we already have the PD here, and I think policemen are the only ones that should carry a firearm onto campus because they are trained and they already know how to handle a situation. That bringing concealed firearms onto a campus is a really bad idea because college is a real stressful place already, and you don't want to add more stress to a student.
President Obama has addressed his plan to renew the ban on assault weapons, limit on high-capacity magazines, expand background checks for gun purchases, and new gun trafficking laws to prohibit the spread of weapons across the country. He has also pushed for increased funding on school resource officers, specially trained police officers that work in schools. President Nelsen shares with us what precautions UTPA is taking in case of an emergency such as a school shooting.
We've hired more officers recently, and so that we're fully up to speed. We had special training that came in with the DPS to talk to our people. We're now in the process of planning an active shooter drill that we run regularly on a regular basis anyway.
As for now, students have to wait and see whether or not Birdwell's Campus Carry bill is passed. This is not to be confused with President Obama's plan. For updates on the latest UTPA news, follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook. For the Pan American, I'm Victoria Villela.